Let me paint you a picture. Think about our lives. From the moment we step into school, we're off to the races. Grind through exams to get into a good college, snag that shiny diploma, then land a good job. Once we're in that job, we trade hours and smarts for a paycheck, then chase promotions to boost that number. But then, that paycheck gets swallowed by mortgages, car payments, kids' tuition, this endless loop that feels like we're locked in some pre-programmed system. Ever stop and think? Are we just rats in a maze, running without knowing why? So how do we bust out of this cage? These are just my thoughts. Take him or leave him. First off, let's talk diplomas. I've got to say, I'm glad I figured out early that learning shouldn't be just for a piece of paper. Back in the day, people'd raise an eyebrow and say, "No degree? Who's gonna hire you?" And I'd think, why does getting a degree have to mean working for someone else? Spending over a decade hitting the books just to end up as someone's employee? That felt messed up. Why? No, so I made a call. Learn to gain real skills, not just to pass tests. Teachers say, this certification's crucial, or, you have to get a master's. But I'd side-eye that. Why let someone else dictate what's important? I taught myself what I needed, asked questions that made professors squirm, because I cared about actual knowledge, not just a transcript. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing college. If you can get into a great school, go for it. But man, know why you're there. Is it to check a box, or to actually grow? That's the first crack in the cage. Now, let's chew on paychecks. Most folks think, get better at my job, get a bigger check. But here's the thing. When a company pays you, they're buying your time and talent. I started thinking, why sell every waking hour just for that direct deposit? Life's too short to be a hamster on a wheel, spinning for crumbs. I wanted to leave a mark, prove I was here. So I started squirreling away cash, not to splurge, but to buy stuff that makes money while I sleep. Rental properties, little side projects, whatever. Did I mess up? Oh, hell yeah. But I kept tinkering. And slowly, I stopped trading time for money. That's the second lock picked. Quit being a slave to the 9-to-5 grind. Then there's the spending trap. Society's yelling. Buy a bigger house. Fancier car. Your kid needs this private tutor. But I looked around and thought, why? I hate driving. Why drop $50K on a car to impress people I don't even like? My buddy laughs at my beat-up AC, but I'm always cold. Why blow cash on something I never use? When you stop craving stuff you don't need, you stop needing to work yourself to death. Suddenly, you've got time to write that book, learn to play guitar, or just sit and watch the clouds. Wild, right? Oh, and let's talk about money itself. People act like it's dirty, like talking about making it makes you a crook. But come on, it's like food. You need it to live, but you don't live just to eat. Money's a tool, not a god. I don't chase it so I can hoard it. I chase it so I never have to worry about it. So I can do what lights me up. So here's the kicker. Ask yourself, what's a diploma really worth? What's a paycheck actually buying? Why are you spending your hard-earned cash? Cage doors aren't locked with bolts. They're locked with habits, that's just how it is. But once you see the bars, you can start prying them open.